Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. The Rise of Skywalker is a few months away, hitting theaters this December. The good people over at Disney this weekend were at D23 where they showed exclusive footage of this trailer, or really featurette of the entire Star Wars saga this far. And the banger at the end was a shot of Rey holding a double red lightsaber in a black hood with some pale looking Palpatine skin. So what I'm going to be doing here for you guys is rounding up the 5 most popular theories going around with fans on what this could possibly mean. But also go ahead and leave me your theories down below, what you think about this. Also leave a like down below if you're excited for Rey to kind of be a killer. Alright, so starting off with the very first theory, the one that is most likely the probable one and is just getting us all hyped up for no reason. It's an obvious misdirect. This isn't even something new to Star Wars. It has been around for the longest time. Just remember Luke going into the cave and seeing a semi-evil vision of himself inside Darth Vader. This could just be a vision Rey has during her training, because if you see shots of this new trailer, she is training with that floaty magic ball. Sorry, I don't know the name. And it seems to be a common thing with Jedi that when you're training, you have a vision of what you could be if you don't stay on the good side. This is the most probable case. There's no reason for Disney to blow their load so early, so many months in advance. That would be such a huge twist to give away in your trailer. So it's most likely just a vision / dream sequence that was probably only made for trailer purposes. Next up on the list, a very popular theory going around about Rey's lineage, that she is a clone. This has been floating around ever since we got that lame answer to Rey's parents. I'm not gonna call it lame, I kind of liked it. But in this theory, it entails that Palpatine created clones of Rey in the hopes of helping him with his evil bidding and ruling over the galaxy. Digging deeper into this theory, it even goes on to tell that Anakin was a failed clone of Palpatine's that backfired on him. There have been small hints in previous movies that say Rey is a clone, especially that scene where multiple Reys are showing up in a mirror. So there's a possibility here we could see Rey versus Rey if this happens to be true. But speaking on double Rey, jumping on to the next theory, ever since fans realized that Daisy Ridley actually had an identical twin, it started all sorts of speculation of why Disney decided to cast her as their new lead for the Star Wars saga. In this theory, it entails that Rey was not the only one born out of her nobody family, that she is actually a twin. This is another important twin lineage in the Star Wars saga, just like Leia and Luke were twins. Rey happens to have her own identical twin, and even though she managed to be separated and ending up joining the good side working along that way, Palpatine found Rey's counterpart, who would also possibly be force sensitive, just like Luke and Leia, and raised her for the dark side until she was ready to fight the resistance along with Rey. I think this would actually be the most probable because it has all the Star Wars formulas you're looking for: siblings, twins, long lost relatives getting found by each other. There could be a scene where Rey is looking at this dark Rey and she goes, "I am your sister," and Rey would probably go, "Duh." One theory here sparked up once they actually got to see Rey in that black hood with the double-lighted lightsaber is that Palpatine has discovered a new dark side ability. In this new saga, they've introduced us to new things the Jedi are capable of. For one, telepathy communication from long distances, these whole romantic things that Kylo and Rey be doing. Please give us more shirtless Kylo in The Rise of Skywalker. And most famously, the force projection that Luke was at the end of Last Jedi. So they've given 2 new abilities to the Jedi. Wouldn't it only make sense that Rise of Skywalker would introduce a new ability that the dark side is capable of? Fans are debating on what the ability exactly is, but what it comes down to is that Rey is under full control of Palpatine. That he's either figured out mind manipulation, no matter the intellectual capacity of the user, just like the Jedi are able to sway people of lower intelligence, Palpatine is able to sway anybody he can come in contact with. Or what I'm most likely thinking, and serves to the ultimate purpose of what Palpatine was always trying to do, is he's figured out how to cheat death by transferring his soul into a soul of another person. I mean, if you just look at this image of Rey, that hood, the pale skin, that definitely screams to me Palpatine is in that body. We'll have to wait and see on that. And the final theory here that probably has a 1% chance of happening after revealing it in the trailer, but Rey actually goes evil. In this one, it's the twist that everybody predicted since The Force Awakens premiered, is that Rey would end up on the dark side and Kylo Ren would end up redeeming himself back to the good side. This has been the #1 theory with Star Wars fans since the beginning. It's what some people would want. Others would argue Kylo is too far down to make that sort of switch, and Rey really hasn't shown signs personality-wise that she's willing to be in the dark side, other than Luke telling her, your untamed power could lead to bad things. There's so many other things that they could reveal that the whole Rey going dark might look like an afterthought after watching the movie. If this were true, my best guess would be is that Rey figures she could not beat Palpatine with the powers of the good side, and just like Kylo did to take over the galaxy in the way he best sees fit to end the Jedi and the Sith, he gave in to the dark side to create his own new world order, probably the Skywalkers. But anyways guys, those are just 5 theories on why Rey has gone dark in The Rise of Skywalker. If you have a better theory or you want to debunk any of these theories, go ahead and let me know down below. I'm always happy to hear from you guys. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3CFilmReview. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.